At the top of the WWE record books, there is now only one name, John Cena, who broke the record of 16 world titles at WrestleMania.
And that record will never be broken. Not because the number's impossible to reach, but because when Cena hangs up his boots, he's taking the title with him forever.
Anyways, yes, ladies and gentlemen, the title speaks for itself. John Cena's final match is coming up on the 13th of December. And to celebrate this momentous occasion,
for the last 2.5 decades, this man has been subject to the fair-weather fans in the WWE Universe. They've changed their opinion on John Cena on a week-to-week basis, despite the franchise busting his hump every single time he stepped in that ring. Well, now, Cena's turning his back on the fans, and when he tears everything down on his way out, he's never coming back.
Revisionist history or not, Cena is still Big Match John,
I thought it'd be
and we are in for a memorable match, even if Cena has a bad attitude about it.
Face off against like some of his well-known and also not well-known opponents, and think about like I'm gonna run them down as best as my ability. And I'm actually thinking,
here comes
and I will be playing as Cena in this. So, wish me luck. So, first name on there is, of course, The Miz. Now, the history between Cena and Miz is someone a lot of people don't realize that The Miz actually was WWE champion when he cashed in Money in the Bank on Randy Orton. And how this happened was,
out of everyone the Miz has faced throughout his career, his greatest opponent is the Rumble.
Therefore,
someone who will do anything necessary to win, and of course, protect the status. Because everything he touches turns to gold, and A-lister is must-see all day, every day.
Which is still considered one of the worst WrestleManias to the current history. And let's just say that, Miz retained after suffering a severe concussion and basically, yeah. Alright, but without further ado,
and then at the start of this gauntlet match, one superstar will take on as many superstars as they can before they succumb to the strain or go the distance.
The going the distance part is the biggest challenge of this match. The difference in stamina between you and each fresh competitor is often too big of a hurdle to overcome.
And Miz gets stopped in his tracks.
Saturday Night Main Event because it makes sense just to have it as that. And I also decided for the John Cena I'm using, I'm actually currently using WrestleMania 31 when he went kind of the dark side and
deadlifting their opponent up.
So, like I said, Miz and John Cena kind of had a rivalry in the 2010s
from them. You have got to be in elite physical condition to pull off something like that.
The WWE title, it became a whole thing. The Miz ended up losing the WWE title in a three-way cage match at Extreme Rules 2011. With Cena and John Morrison being in the match. And this was also the same night that John Cena actually announced, and I'm not joking, announced that
he's heading to the top turnbuckle.
That Osama bin Laden was actually,
no matter who you are, when you crash on the floor, a searing pain races through your body.
I would like to say that, but I think YouTube would probably take down my video and stuff for
and he tosses it back
reason.
in now.
But Cena did announce it
John Cena, top rope.
Like, post-Extreme.
Cena from the top, legs up across the neck. Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
What the goal of this
and Cena now is dominating.
Well,
Miz has to devise a new plan here.
The plan is very simple.
Oh, toss to ringside.
I am doing this gauntlet match just to showcase John Cena because we are going to be seeing Cena in his final match against Gunther at Saturday Night's Main Event.
Sent crashing into our depths.
And we might want to think about moving out.
I'm very well aware
of, back into the ring.
You know, anytime somebody is retiring, it had to be Gunther, right? But that's besides the point.
This is just ridiculous. Look at the power. This is downright superhuman. And man's now finding himself on the wrong side of momentum. Cena giving no quarter.
And then when one opponent is eliminated, we'll go on to the next one. And then we're going to move on to talk about why this one was cemented. Or what wasn't going to John Cena.
Look out, Miz. Miz doesn't know where he is. Look at your family. The gauntlet claims the victim. The Miz. He's done. This environment is crazy right now. I've lost my place in the entry order, but there's still tons of fight left. Watch out. Here comes Booker T. And this gauntlet just got very interesting.
All right. The next one is Booker T. Now, this one's actually a little interesting for a lot of fans because what is the history between
when you hear the word gauntlet, the stakes are
well,
high. Mathematically speaking, you don't stand a chance.
Danger can come to you at any point until you're the last combatant standing. And Cena is in command. Booker's going to have to endure his punishment. Fell like a boulder out of the sky and absolutely flattened the target.
Had won that
Look at the power from
but I could be
Cena.
wrong. But I think he's right that Cena did win. But Cena and Booker T actually had a best-of-5 series.
Kick to the
For
stomach.
the U.S. title.
The jaw getting rattled.
Taken. And then future down the line, when both men were actually world champions, they actually fought off a threat match on Cyber Sunday 2006 for the World Heavyweight title. Which, by the way, Booker did retain his title.
Flying.
By help of
That was
Kevin
one
Federline.
big behemoth
Yes,
flying down with authority and force.
Kevin Federline was Britney Spears'
No
ex
mercy
from
being
back
shown
in
to
the day.
Booker here. Cena's having his way.
Has basically not been around since.
Monkey flip.
I love it. Anyway. But, anyways, both men
Right to the belly.
moved on to Hall of Fame both
Down to the mat.
Hall of Fame careers and respective moments. So, yeah.
Ah, look at this. Just cranking it out.
I mean, respective time.
Oh.
Here it comes.
Not again.
Yes.
You can't see me. Cena delivers a 5-knuckle shuffle. Cena. Looking for the AA.
Is that going to decide it for Cena?
And going for the pin. He manages to kick out. What strength. He's taking some serious hurt, but somehow he's still in this.
I think he managed that kick out on pure instinct alone.
But Cena now can't take his foot off the gas. He was almost at the finish line.
Elbow drop. Piercing. And avoids taking any damage.
Uh-oh, monkey flip.
I love it.
Oh, nice. Schoolboy from behind.
Cover.
End of the road for Booker T. Eliminated from this gauntlet match.
Conservation is key here as we still have a lot of entrants still waiting.
Shawn Michaels is on a mission, ready to get into this gauntlet match.
This one is actually something that I like to... Alright, I didn't think we would have a heavy hitter right away. So something about Shawn Michaels and John Cena. Now, when Cena actually tracked with the Raw, John and Cena actually started as allies. They were kind of cool with each other, and they were not, you know, not going too crazy. And they were doing their own thing anyway in around 2000, the mid-2000s. 2006, Shawn was dealing with McMahon at the time, and
He finds a counter.
ended up actually having a brief reunion with DX,
And Michaels crashes to the outside.
DX inmate, which I think is in this gauntlet, and I'm not going to mention who, because I think he's already in this one. But John then moved on to 2007 when Triple H actually suffered an injury, and he went on to the last man, like the second to last man in the Rumble. It was actually eliminated by The Undertaker, but Shawn Michaels in his various ways
Kick to the body.
won a #1 contendership in a threat match
John Cena
to
with a
face
rough blow
John
there.
Cena at WrestleMania. Well, they did a couple of things with Cena,
Monkey flip.
including
I love it.
pin these two teams, hold to assist
Impressive
to win
reversal
tag
from
team
Michaels.
gold, and they actually did.
He
They
just
ended up winning
finding an
tag
answer
team
for
gold.
everything.
They actually ended up
John Cena.
rocking a turmoil match, but they
Is
ended
there
up
any air left in
losing
Michaels?
that
And a kick
to
out.
the Hardys, who ended up winning that tag team
That was
tournament.
pure muscle memory on display
But
from
Shawn
Michaels.
Michaels did
The
go on.
showstopper
John,
will not quit. And Cena has a
John.
stunned look across from the
My
top.
God,
The leader of the C Nation.
I got a tongue twist today, so I'm so sorry. But John Cena and Shawn Michaels did bring out a epic performance
Cena gets intercepted.
at Mania 23. They will have like back and forth matches.
Escapes out of that attack.
They would have back and forth matches
Set him up.
with each other, but then when Cena retired, and then Cena went on to lose.
Steps through.
Still was one thing.
Twisting up the leg. There it is. The inverted figure four is
But
in. This
Michaels
could be
and
over
Cena
soon.
still.
Tap.
But Michaels and Cena were kind of a good rivalry
avoids the
for
contact.
for a lot of fans because, well, it's the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels and John Cena.
The Heartbreak Kid, tuning up the band. Here we go. Bam! Sweet chin music.
Shoulder Michaels with the exclamation point. You gotta be kidding me.
Everyone here is in shock.
HBK thought he put the last nail in his opponent's coffin, but we still got a long way to go before we can turn the lights out on this one. Time believing that one. And guys, Michaels is stunned. HBK thought this one was over, but the match will continue. Does he get it here? Kicks out after one.
Somehow still in this fight. Not down and out yet.
Up the rope he goes. High risk. Oh, he paid for that. High risk.
Oh, man. And these guys are trying to prove they belong in the main event, that they are on top of the mountain here.
Big-time confidence leading to big-time. What is Cena doing on the top rope? John Cena, you can't see me.
We're about to see it.
Right into the canvas with the attitude adjustment.
A pained look on Michaels. He's down.
Shawn Michaels been ejected from this gauntlet match.
Here we go. This is how you do a gauntlet match. One down, more to go. Here we go. Seth Rollins entering the gauntlet.
Okay, so Seth Rollins and John Cena. All right, out of this little rivalry kingdom, this going around 2014, 2015. At this point, Rollins had broken away from the Shield and had basically became his own
Nice
man.
running crossbody. Cena is showing zero restraint.
Yeah, and an unrelenting Cena simply refusing to
His
back down.
first
for
real
Rollins.
dealings with Cena was during the 2014
Suplex
rivalry when
brings them down.
they were going to determine on who would face Brock Lesnar
right to the
at the
gut.
Royal Rumble, which
Oh my God!
Cena did up winning. I think it
There's
was in the
absolutely no
field.
regard for your opponent's safety when you toss them to the
And then
outside like
also you got
that.
that whole
Watch
Team
out!
Cena
Through
versus
the
Team
air.
Authority
It
gimmick,
connects. Trying to
which
do as much
that
damage
ended
as
up
humanly
lasting
possible.
until
But at what cost?
almost stomping Edge's skull.
And he
because
throws
of
the
that
opposition
whole
back into the
broken
ring.
neck situation. Cena actually had to
Another
get the authority
set.
back.
Cena.
Nobody.
And then what ended up happening was Rollins got involved.
Oh,
Rollins
pulled
got
that
involved
clothesline
and
to
decided
deny
he'd
that
get
maneuver.
himself into the threat. No, the authority
Drop
basically
kick.
announced, hey, Rollins is going to be the third man, making it a 50-50.
Seth Rollins' chances are whittling
Well,
down.
that's in
Rollins has to
2050.
devise a new plan.
Well,
Look at the
after
power from
Cena,
Cena.
well,
Face first.
oh, wait a minute. Is it? Oh, wait, yeah, no, I was absolutely right.
Clothesline in the
But
corner.
after Cena did his own thing with the U.S. title in the Open Challenge.
From the middle rope.
And
Oh,
then
what a
after Seth
splash.
Rollins
Came
passed
down like
him
a
in
lead
the
balloon.
he gives one of the biggest pops of the night
Muscles up their opponent.
The next time they will face each other was
The
at
C-Nation is coming alive. Cena putting himself in the driver's seat.
And Rollins WWE champion. They would actually have a championship champion match.
Five-knuckle shuffle.
And Seth Rollins, thanks to the help of Jon Stewart, won.
A reversal. Well scouted.
And Rollins finally
keep that string of
Jon
offense
Stewart
in check.
and I
That's
think
possibly the trigger for Seth to battle his way back into this.
well, kind of a weird feeling for him, but he said that he never wanted John
The
Cena
WWE Universe is showing their appreciation
But
for
he
the
never
action they're
wanted
seeing.
John Cena
There's been an
to
absolute war
Rick
out there. These
Flair
superstars' efforts are
record
not lost
over
on this
Rick
crowd.
Flair, but it still
Seth
had
is being overwhelmed.
record for the
Yeah,
most
Rollins has hit a roadblock here.
Calculating the next move here.
And so, Rollins did end up actually keeping the WWE and the US title, but he would end up not,
Stiff punch.
keeping it for 2 rounds. Because Rollins would end up losing it back to Cena at Champion's title.
Cena can put it away here. The cover.
Oh, he was almost finished.
It's going to take more than that
Now,
to
if I
keep
am
Seth
throwing the
Rollins
words, I
down.
do
I can tell you that much. How much more can you
It has
give
been
them?
a while
Was that
since
the
I
last drop of gas left in Seth's
remember
tank?
And
see
Cena's
if
no
wrestling
stranger to
watch
big match moments, but he clearly thought that would be all that she wrote. Seth Rollins coming up short in this gauntlet match.
Alright, Rollins won with a powerbomb.
left to
Holy
go.
crap.
This
Let's see
match
him won with a
is an
powerbomb.
absolute
Nice.
marathon. The Gauntlet's next entrant is Bray Wyatt.
Oh, okay. So, why I got this version of Bray and not the current version? Well, because A, this was around the time of
Cena being the aggressor.
Cena is certainly getting that fear.
and I think
Nice
it makes
takedown.
absolute
Stacked
sense
him up.
on why I did.
And a kick out by Cena.
Trying to catch him off
So,
guard with that
let's talk about
attempt.
the history of Bray and
Cena dodges out of that.
Locking up with one another.
So, the recent,
Being pushed
hold
aside,
on,
forced into the corner.
I'm having a time here. Hold on. Oh, hold on, Bray. Hold on, Bray. Hold on, Bray. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm going to stomp you. There you go.
Bang!
Remember, I'm the heel. Remember, I'm heel feeling this. But anyway, the story of Bray
Hoisted up and
Wyatt.
driven down. Emerald
So, Bray
plunging.
Wyatt decided to go after John Cena. He
From
was
the
supposed
top,
to
the
do
leader
that
of the
for the Bray
C-Nation.
show. And Bray, well, wanted John Cena.
John
And he's
Cena.
a good team.
Is it
They will
enough
go
to
on to
overcome
face Cena
Bray?
in next
Two count.
WrestleMania.
Near fall.
And
For most men, I call that resiliency, but
Bray
for
Wyatt-
Wyatt, it's become habitual to take his
where you thought
opponent's
Bray
worst
was going to win,
punishment
but
with
no,
a smile.
And Cena can't waste any
Basically
time.
won.
That wasn't the outcome he
They
expected,
would
but he
have a
has
match
to
a
remain
couple
the
more
aggressor.
times, like Bray would win the cage match they would have at a
An
tournament.
overbearing assault
And
on
then like
Bray
the
now.
next pay-per-view
But Wyatt
after
can't allow
that,
this
they'd
burst
pay
to
that.
hinder him.
They had a last man standing match where Cena literally buried Bray Wyatt.
Cena going
And,
low. Look at the sunset.
Yeah, let's just say that Bray was never seen to face
There's two.
Cena.
The gauntlet claims the victor. Bray Wyatt
But,
is done.
There
wow,
are still
by the
so
time
many
Bray got done,
competitors
it
left.
was
It's hard to even focus on just one elimination here. Whoa, look at...
Alright, I'm going to pause for a second so I can talk about this one. So, this going back now years later to 2020. Now everyone knows what happened in 2020. The pandemic was on the rise and everything, COVID had shut down everything at this point. In fact, WWE actually had to fight with the freaking government of Florida to make their business freaking essential. Yes, I'm not joking on that. They want to make WWE essential for, because I guess it's for entertainment purposes. I got no idea. But that's not important. WrestleMania 36, there was a Firefly Funhouse match between Cena and Bray Wyatt. This was actually this was the first time that Cena and Bray actually worked together on something kind of unique, because this was the first time we ever seen something like this before. It actually showed showed Bray's creativity and also Cena's willingness to work, and I think his work with Bray with this one was pretty solid. In fact, this was the match that I actually liked because this is the match I like because the one reason why I like this match is because it actually takes everything back to basics. Back when Cena was starting off as the prototype John Cena. And then he became the rapper. And then they started doing the whole thing with the NWO, where if you read the rumor sheets back in the day, where they were going to try to make John Cena heel and create a new world order in 2012, which that could have worked perfectly, but in hindsight, who knew? But with Cena, it never came to be, and it was like a playful little thing. So that's why Bray was dressing up as like Eric Bischoff with the Wolf Pack thing, and then John Cena. If you ever seen the 2020 match, he wears like the NWO T-shirt and stuff. It was a whole thing. But now back to the Gauntlet match.
Roman Reigns is coming and taking no prisoners.
This is the one I like. Roman Reigns. Now, Roman Reigns and John Cena had quite a few encounters, but I'm going to pause this because they have a 2018 match at No Mercy 2018, and I think I remembered Roman Reigns winning that match because they wanted to pass the torch. Because of a passing of the torch moment. Well, fast forward to 2021. Roman Reigns has successfully defended the Universal title, and he has become very, kind of like almost trenched into the tribal chief, acknowledge me. Like, this was like pure beginningness of the Bloodline saga with Roman. Cena comes out at Money in the Bank, and he challenges Roman to a match at SummerSlam. This is also the same SummerSlam that he would lose the match to Roman and then would go on, and Brock went on to kind of go after Roman. So there you freaking go. But both men
constant pressure being put on by Cena. And I think Cena's got more in store, too.
Constant badly.
To the Michinoku driver. Cena up the turnbuckles.
Wasteland.
To the sky.
As in they
fails to connect.
Champions, U.S. champions, now they've been Intercontinental champions, tag team champs, or Rumble winners. So it's been pretty big for both Reigns and Cena.
All the way up. The big-time powerbomb. Crashing down like that, having the wind knocked out of you. Never a good time for that to happen.
Saw the opening and turned it.
Oh, Roman's gonna give me a...
breaker.
Roman's giving Cena
Right
the
to the
business
spine.
here. I'm gonna be, like I said, I'm gonna be quiet.
He goes for the quick pin attempt. He kicks out before the count hits two.
Clearly hoping for an early end to this one. Just punishing their opponent.
Uh-oh. Goes low to sweep them right off their feet.
Measured kick to the vertebrae. Ooh, bullseye.
John Cena looking for you can't see me.
Five-knuckle shuffle.
Everyone is on their feet in this building.
Absolutely showing the respect for all the exertion these athletes are putting each other through. Uh-oh, monkey flip. I love it. Just cranking the head. That's how you wear down your opponent.
Shot to the face gets him out of that spot.
Slam. Tension is mounting as he eyes his target.
Take off. Oh, took it high risk, but was off the mark. He counters with a great reversal. Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head. That's got to hurt. Ooh. Ooh, vicious kick to the spine.
Stiff elbow will break that up. Back and forth trading reversals.
Cena turning things around. He catches Cena with a counter.
Proof these superstars have done their homework.
Planning something big here.
From the top, the leader of the C Nation.
Ow. Oh no. Oh no. Ow.
This could do it. Cena's still in it.
And you got to think he's just one final blow away from not kicking out next time.
Bang! Crucial counter there. Close fist connects. John Cena.
Adjustment. Cena connected there.
2. That marks the end of the gauntlet for Roman Reigns.
I don't even know the entry point at this point, but I know we got fights for days left in this one. It's about to go down in this gauntlet with Wade Barrett jumping in.
This one, I have to bring this one up. So, Wade Barrett is... Oh, wait a minute. They got Barrett Wade under there. What in the world?
Nice running
But
crossbody.
anyway, so the story of Wade Barrett and John Cena goes back to Wade Barrett in the first season of NXT. Now, I want to remind everybody, this version of NXT that I'm talking about, there's no one that you're familiar with currently. This is when
it's like an SUV falling on you.
Was a game show kind of deal. And so basically what it was, like, you would vote for who would be eliminated or who you like, who you wanted to stay or who you wanted to go, whatever. Well, Wade Barrett was the winner of the
Barrett's on the wrong side of most of these exchanges.
of that show. Well, it was maybe about a week or so later, Barrett would have everyone from the very first season, including Bryan Danielson or Daniel Bryan, would invade Raw and would attack John Cena, would attack the announcers, the timekeepers area, would attack everything.
You might be in shock now, but you'll be feeling lasting pain for a few weeks to come.
WWE.
Cena up the turnbuckles.
Basically,
Cena by Cena. And Cena's finding the momentum in this one.
Cena putting himself in the driver's seat.
Of this group called the Nexus. The Nexus was a kind of a pet project. Things were actually going to look really good for everybody with Wade Barrett and the Nexus. But unfortunately, things did not go well.
And Barrett is finally able to mount some resistance.
Cena would actually bury the Nexus in such a big fashion, like the way I just did. I'm so sorry, Wade.
But the end's not here, just so you know. And it looks like Eddie Guerrero is fully prepared for the gauntlet.
Yeah, it was bad. Oh, and okay. This is by any means a whole thing. Yes, Cena and Eddie actually had a little bit of a rivalry, and I believe it was for the U.S. title at some point. And Eddie was actually champion at this time.
Definitely looks in a hurry to finish things.
But both Eddie and John actually have a lot of respect for each other.
Oh my goodness!
There you go. And I'm not going to talk about the whole rivalry. They even actually had a parking lot brawl. This was actually back when Cena was still, I think he was still a heel. And Eddie had, you know, was still, I think Cena was, and I think Eddie was turning babyface during this whole thing. But
moving out of the hold and now able to lean into a
they
headlock.
kind of keep, they kind of kept away for a little while, but when they did rival, they had pretty good matches with each other.
Ooh, bad landing.
And they even had a parking lot brawl with actually United Wolf Guerrero. I believe at one point.
So straight into the corner hard.
So this is kind of why I actually choose Eddie.
Look at the power.
As
This is downright superhuman. Into the
there's also a
suplex.
kind of a
That just
moment
reverberated throughout
where
the
John
entire
Cena did
building. Talk about making a
attitude
statement.
adjustment, or what's been called a onto Eddie Guerrero onto a lowrider tire, and that, yeah. Imagine being Eddie and you have to do that. That was just cute.
From the apron.
It was too much. But anyways, I'll just shut it up.
Hoisted up.
Powerbomb from Cena.
Guerrero's falling victim to the onrush right now.
Guerrero's gotta insert himself back into this one.
And that was an effective attack, guys.
Cena making clear he has his number.
Elbow drop.
Piercing. Here it comes.
Not again.
Yes.
You can't see me. And then the patented 5-knuckle shuffle. Cena looking to close this one out. Here it comes.
Well, that could end Guerrero right now.
Cover. Shoulder up before 3.
Incredible kick out from Guerrero. Eddie clinging on to life in this match.
And Cena has to remain undaunted now. He can't let up. And Cena finds himself on the receiving end. Wrist lock, and they'll turn it into a...
He's in a very bad spot. Totally out of it.
Telegraphed that one and delivers a blow to the gut. He's not going to be able to pull this off, is he?
Oh,
is he?
yeah.
And there's the cover. Kicks out.
This is no time to hesitate. You can feel the end coming. Oh, man.
Kick to the abdomen.
Incoming. Crash landing. Powerbomb.
And late in the game, Cena keeps mounting the offense.
This is extremely dangerous territory for Eddie to be in.
From the middle rope. Oh, a splash. Elbow drop.
Piercing.
Ooh, what a damaging... John Cena looking to end this.
Attitude adjustment.
Is that all Cena needs? 2 count. He is down and out. Eddie Guerrero couldn't survive this gauntlet match.
But you look at our entry pool and it starts to sink in just how much action is left to go. So who's next? The one and only AJ Styles, ready to make some noise.
All right. This one This was more recently. AJ Styles basically debuted for WWE in 2016.
Now John asserting control.
After kind of like a little bit of a back and forth kind of situation going on, things begin to happen, and before you know it, Cena and AJ crossed paths. Their first match was at Money in the Bank, and they ended up actually having a instant classic, as a lot of people would say, and a lot of people would actually think of this match as a dream match. Actually, it is, because think of it.
A collision like that
The face
could mark a
of
turning point
WWE
for this
versus
entire
the
match.
face of TNA was unheard of at the time.
Cuts
And
off
the
their
fact
offense with a swift
that
elbow
it
to
was
the gut.
happening in 2016 in WWE, it was huge.
Avoided the attack with a nasty chop
AJ
block.
actually did win that match. Then they would have a match at Payback.
Brought back into the ring from
At
the floor
Payback,
now.
but it was in a 6-man.
He's
So
headed up high. Taking flight.
their other encounter was at SummerSlam 2016 when they actually fought for at SummerSlam and AJ won. So AJ won the final match.
Oh, look at this.
Now there were some interactions between Cena and AJ, like for
Inside
example,
out.
during the 2016 Mercy match.
And a kick out. Getting that shoulder up seemed to be pretty easy.
And then 2017, Cena would face AJ Styles
Targeting
again,
the
but
stomach.
this time it was for the WWE title for the after Royal Rumble. And that's when Cena actually became number 16 and was tied with the record.
Every strike more devastating than the last.
Cena delivers a fuck. You got it covered. Barely kicks out.
Almost inhuman at this point.
Turn that around and reply with a boot.
Oh, missed connection.
John Cena. To an adjustment.
Isn't enough to put Styles away.
God, AJ Styles has been eliminated from the gauntlet.
Plenty of superstars waiting to take their turn. Lots of match left to go. It's looking like Dirty Dom is fired up for this gauntlet.
Alright, so this one is actually a little more recent during the retirement tour. Cena defeated Dirty Dominic Mysterio to win the Intercontinental Championship. Now, sure, Cena would have held this title and would actually have a few short moments with the Judgment Day, but most importantly was basically Dominic. Now, Dominic is not only
Right to the ribs.
the Intercontinental Champion currently, as
Sent into the ropes and a sharp elbow to the back.
I think it was like the AAA
With a series
Triple Crown
of
Champion or some shit.
And Dominic is failing to offer any
what it was. I
resistance
think it was
here.
the Mega
Dominic
title.
now is going to have to
But
dig
what is important,
down deep.
Dominic had recently regained the Intercontinental title at this past Survivor
Look at
Series.
this. Raw.
Thanks to some help from
Goes into the
Liz
pin. No, he kicks out.
He is going to take this match as long and as far as he needs to. Oof, kick right to the gut. Cena kick to the gut. Wow, sunset flip powerbomb.
He narrowly avoids the count.
We'll see if this is the start of a rally.
And if you do not mind, excuse me. Alright, let us move on.
Cena's bringing out his full arsenal.
Cena is certainly getting that fierce look in his eyes. And Mysterio needed that badly.
Dominic got tired of being pushed around and wants to gain the advantage now. Cold red into the pin attempt. Not getting it two at this point has got to say something.
So we're going to go on.
Solid punch. Uh-oh, monkey flip. I love it. From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash. Completely flattened, and that should do it. That has to do it. This is a man possessed. Going to... What is Cena doing on the top rope? John Cena, you can't see me. Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace. And here's John Cena. Kick to the midsection. Here we go.
Is that going to decide it for Cena?
Cover. And that is the gauntlet for Dominic Mysterio. He's out of the match. I'm so caught up, I forgot where the hell we are in the entry list. Trust me, many more battles await. Cody Rhodes is on a mission, ready to get into this gauntlet match.
All right. Now this one's another more recent one. Cody Rhodes, well, he's the current WWE champion. Well, but during Cody's first reign as WWE champion, he didn't have an opponent for basically his match at Mania. Well, they announced
incredible pressure being put on Rhodes. Cody Rhodes has to trust his instinct at this point.
Elimination Chamber back recently this year.
Oh man, inside out.
Cena would not win the Royal Rumble, but he would go on to win the Elimination Chamber. Lastly, submitting
up their
Punk, saying, I'm sorry. And thanks to Cody Rhodes.
No, that'll destroy your nose.
Then, well, with that happening, now Cena will go on to beat Cody Rhodes. And this is at WrestleMania.
Great hip toss. It wasn't the height or distance that caused the damage, but they certainly contributed.
This is 41 damage, so this is a heel.
Misses the target. Able to slip out of that one.
How he became heel was, well, through the Rock.
I don't know if this is a good idea. This is going to take more strength than he has left. A lift up.
Because the
powerbomb's not meant to be pretty, but oh man, does it get the job done.
Hey,
pretty sure they don't want to be taking any more of those.
And become my champion, becoming my corporate champion.
Into the turnbuckle yet again.
German
suplex.
Well, Cody turned down that offer, but someone else did, and that is John Cena becoming a corporate champion for the Rock.
Oh, saw it coming, got an elbow for the trouble.
Rock did not get involved in the title picture whatsoever, and will not yet.
Caught him right in the jaw. Oh, what a shot.
But
and
yeah,
like a
let's just say never worked out.
Belly to back with force.
Cody would go on to actually reclaim the WWE Championship from John Cena at SummerSlam just this year. And
he flips that around.
Cody's been holding it ever since.
Totally helpless at the moment.
And it's actually thanks to Cody that he got Cena back in the babyface.
He's able to avoid heavy contact. Punch!
Look at the power from Cena.
Face first. Here it comes.
Not again. Yes! You can't see me.
Knuckle shuffle.
Just end this now.
Oh, he's playing puzzle.
He breaks the ref's count before 2.
I can't believe it. He just won't go away. Right by the clothesline. out of nowhere. Uh-oh. John Cena looking to close this thing out.
Cena has it locked in perfectly.
Whoa, wait a second. What a counter. Blow to the abdomen gets them out of that.
And Cody Rhodes reverses. Oh, turn down the lights. Kick everybody out. Curtain call. Cuts off the attack with a big knee.
Cena has his opponent up, repositioned.
Attitude adjustment.
And that may end the American Nightmare.
Cody Rhodes has just been eliminated from this gauntlet match.
Yeah, there's still a whole slew of entrants to go. Next in the gauntlet is Batista. This should be interesting.
So, this is the next guy I kind of want to talk about. Batista. Would have been in the Hall of Fame, but the pandemic kind of stopped that. But let's talk about Batista really quick and John Cena. Both men actually came from the same circle. Coming from OVW, they debuted around a couple of months or so apart. Basically,
and he goes crashing to the outside.
Actually came earlier than John, if I remember correctly. But with Dave Batista, he debuted
and he gets set back into the ring
as Deacon
Cena plans in motion from the top.
And actually,
oh my gosh, what impact!
D-Long.
And I'm concerned about all the damage that has been done here. Yeah, there's only so much your body can take before it gives out completely.
Let me pause. I'm sorry. He became Deacon Batista and joined Reverend D-Long. Yeah, imagine that big guy doing a piece of it. Oh, not sure than anybody else, but
got it lined up, and it's only a matter of time
down from being
completely missed the mark there. Merciless looking blow.
Started to work with Evolution, with wrestler and become the third man of the group instead of the group. Batista would actually make rise in his company as he comes out to Cena and started to gain popularity by the dozens. By 2005, both Cena and Batista were on the meteoric rise. Cena was actually going to starting to get over as the big babyface that everyone was in store for him here. Whereas Batista was actually starting to become a little more distant away from Triple H and
Batista gets warded off.
So in 2005, these two actually had a tremendous moment at the Royal Rumble where they both eliminated each other at the same time, which was unheard of. What the hell? This was unheard of. Until you look back at 1994 when Lex Luger and Bret Hart did the exact same thing.
From the top, the leader of the C Nation.
Well, because Vince McMahon did not want a repeat of 94, they decided a sudden death situation, and
here's John
well,
Cena.
it ended up Batista ended up winning. The big game plan was when Triple H actually was pushing Batista to stay in Evolution was after Batista to go after JBL with the title.
But Batista was down, but as we just saw, he's definitely not out.
And Cena's shot.
And then on top of
kick out
that,
has only made him more determined. Big match, John.
he says that Batista and Triple H would actually rule the world with both world titles in Evolution. But Batista, knowing
and Cena's able to
what both Triple H and Flair were planning, including having a night off, which was a big no-no for Batista, he decided on Triple H. And at WrestleMania 31, Batista and John Cena both won their respective world titles. Yes, and now I think you're wondering, well, how did Cena win his world title? Well, Cena went on to win the WWE Championship JBL in 1991 after winning a tournament, lastly beating Kurt Angle for the opportunity.
Gets lifted into position.
And Batista did the two
shot to the throat. He may get the 3 count right here.
I think so.
Cena's still in it.
There's some shock in the arena after that kick out.
Boom. Boom. Good defense from him. Here's Cena. To an adjustment.
Will Batista recover?
2. Game over for Batista. Eliminated from this match.
It's a fight for survival, and only the strongest will survive. Now entering the gauntlet is Kurt Angle, ready for action.
Speaking of Kurt, all right, let's talk about Kurt Angle and John Cena. Their whole rivalry was basically a whole thing of fun. Kurt actually tried to play a rapper gimmick, kind of like Cena, but it never worked.
Right in the solar plexus.
But Kurt actually made Cena tap
looking for a scoop slam, but from behind.
Inverted DDT.
They would have their own gimmick going on. Hold on, I wasn't paying attention. God damn it.
And away he goes. John Cena's out.
Well, you know what? I'm just gonna let this play out. So, Cena.
And here's the next opponent. You know Mark Henry's come to the gauntlet with a plan.
But anyways, let's talk about Cena's opponents. Well, this is what we'll do here. For the sake of time, and because we still got this match and I don't want to quit, I'm going to go ahead and talk about each opponent for John Cena, and we'll move forward. But let's go ahead and we'll talk about Kurt Angle. Then I'm going to talk about Mark Henry. We'll continue the match. We'll stay silent, and then we'll talk about each opponent after that. So, we're good? Alright, Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle and Cena. I've already talked about their 2003 deal. Well, Kurt Angle and Cena would actually have another feud in 2005. During this time, they were still on SmackDown, and then they transferred over to Raw, and they still had a battle on Raw. But let's go. But I digress. In 2005, Teddy Long announced a #1 contendership tournament for the winner to face JBL at Mania. Kurt and John Cena actually met in the finals of No Way Out 2005, which was also the same event where there was a barbed wire steel cage match between Big Show and JBL, where JBL sneaked out a win. If you want to know how, I would suggest watching that match, and actually, you'll see the ending. But Cena did go pick up the win and actually beat Kurt, so he would face freaking JBL. Now, what about Kurt? Well, Kurt, later on, he would actually have feud with Shawn Michaels. Then he would be transferred to Raw, and he would still go after Cena because Eric Bischoff didn't want Cena as WWE champion. So that was a whole thing. And then Kurt immediately went to SmackDown to win the world title when Batista actually had to vacate the title. Alright, we got that? Good. Mark Henry. One of the things I gotta say about Mark Henry for a lot of years was never taken lightly in the business. But he was also always a serious competitor when you think about it.
Nice takedown, stacked for the pin.
Shoulders down.
So Mark Henry, when he actually went to take a serious contender,
the shoulder. He isn't going to go away that easy.
He was wearing his
punch,
and he interrupted John Cena's promo to actually talk about retirement because Mark Henry felt that he had to get it was time for his retire. So during the whole thing, there was tears and everything, and then whoop, Mark Henry scores on his son, John Cena. This was one of 2014 when Cena actually won the title from The Rock. I'll talk about that.
I've been waiting to see that.
And Mark Henry would win the title against. Mark Henry wouldn't go on to win the WWE title from Cena. But he was World Heavyweight Champion when he defeated Cena. So we'll just go from there.
And Mark Henry with the easy kick out. That's too early for that. Popped right in the face. This is a situation you want to avoid. To the floor. Can Angle withstand much more of this? Angle needs to reformulate a game plan. Headbutt. Nothing fancy there.
Now, as I made a mention, the plan is for since Cena is eliminated and he's not going to be, I'm not going to be able to control. We're just going to continue the match as is, and we're going to talk about only the participants in this, and we're going to go from there.
Jumps the elbow.
I know this is supposed to be a thing called John Cena's final match, but sometimes these things just don't happen.
Oh, right to the side of the face.
Unfortunately,
has been
lit
inside the world's strongest man. Yeah, impressive offense from Henry.
Fun fact about Mark Henry and Kurt Angle. They actually had a rivalry for the World Heavyweight title in 2006.
And he breaks the count quickly.
They faced off at the Royal Rumble. Kurt Angle actually beat freaking Mark Henry in because Kurt Angle at the time was a fucking monster at that point. And Mark Henry would, like I said, Mark Henry would never win the World Heavyweight title up until 2011. He would win the ECW title, but we don't count the ECW title as such. And then where was Kurt in 2011? Oh, TNA. It's just TNA. That's all I'm going to say here. But both men are in their respective Hall of Fames. They actually deserve their Hall of Fame accolades, including Kurt and Mark Henry, honestly. This whole rivalry's been freaking, this whole match is freaking insane, but anyways.
Nothing fancy here. Backbreaker. Look at this, gripping their opponent by the head, driven down face first. Big counter by Angle. Kurt setting it up. With the Angle slam. Cover! There's two. Yeah, no, he doesn't get the three. He just won't give up. Good golly, Miss Molly. Driving the knee right to the ribs.
No, he's got stress.
Oh, yeah, spectacular single
hell.
into the ankle lock. The ankle lock is in. Desperately trying to free the ankle. Needs to escape and does. Gets free from that painful hold. Caught with a clothesline. Henry gets cut off. Angle with that intense look in his eyes. Kurt Angle picks the leg. Looking to end this here.
And honestly, the guy
put an end to the submission. Way too low. Diving moonsault.
Wow.
Cover. Two. Mark Henry has been eliminated from competition. One superstar down, many more to go. Throwing down the gauntlet. Here's Mysterio entering the fray in this gauntlet match.
All right. So the thing about Rey with John, this is now John Cena and Rey Mysterio. This is going to be the fun part. Rey and John Cena actually were close.
Gets thrown head
and
over heels by the Explorer.
They would have a match here and there, but not too crazy, not too close to a rivalry. Well, 2011, there was a moment between Rey Mysterio and Cena that kind of
squeezing all the breath out of their opponent. Elbow drop.
And I'll talk about this. So, during 2011's moment, CM Punk won the WWE title
to see Mysterio struggle here. Mysterio's fairy tales looking dark, gentlemen.
This was back at the time where we would think that, oh, CM Punk's not going to come back to the company. And so, fans had to have the rough decision to go on to, well, determine a new WWE
and now gets tossed into the ring.
There was a tournament on Raw. The finals were between
Mysterio.
The Miz,
getting out
and
of
Rey
harm's way.
Mysterio.
Nice crossbody.
Rey Mysterio would win the WWE Championship
and we know exactly what he's thinking.
But he would end up losing that title the very same night against John Cena. And it was also that same night where, well, Cena had to turn, and then they would have the whole thing. And
carefully measured knee drop.
And this is actually a bit of a fun fact here. The matchup we've seen between Kurt Angle and Rey, they actually had a rivalry when Rey actually debuted for the company. And he debuted for the company. Has to be for Kurt.
I suppose you have to take the shot, but it's still too early to wrap up this one just yet. Oh, what a clubby blow.
You would be offending.
Being set up in the corner for something. Getting him in place,
and they would actually have a match at SummerSlam 2003. It was the same pay-per-view that, well, I think it's the same pay-per-view if I remember correctly. It was the same pay-per-view where Shawn and Triple H fought in an unsanctioned match.
Good Lord, scarily close to 3.
Kurt did end up winning that match too, by the way.
Counter, he knew just what to do.
Kurt Angle picks the leg, looking to end this hit.
He manages to get to the ropes.
And that'll put an end to this submission.
What's the weirdest? Why in the hell is they doing a rope break?
Incredible athleticism.
Each of the others, but when it was Cena, it never happened.
Vicious, just disrespectful. What are we about to... Oh!
Makes and this is number 17, to walk. We are at 16, by the way.
Kurt setting it up. Angle slam. Is it enough? The cover. 2. And he fights it off.
How in the world did he kick out?
Mysterio grounded. The ultimate underdog needs a miracle.
Fast thinking saber there.
Running Hurricane Rana. Fantastic. Jumping DDT. Cover. Is it enough? Breaks the close count.
This is going to come down to who wants it more.
An arm breaker.
Oh, look out. Mysterio turned his lights off.
See the herd starting to thin out a bit. This one's far from over, though.
Here's Kevin Owens ready to shake things up in this gauntlet.
All right, so Kevin Owens. This is a new next one that I want to talk about. Now, this is around 2015. 2015, John Cena won the U.S. title again, and he starts
not looking good for Owens. Owens needs to find an opening.
Which is actually a very big dedication, because later down the line, it would actually be none other than, well, Sami Zayn, and then Ilya Dragunov will be doing the U.S. Championship Open Challenge, but
round and
John
round.
Cena was first.
DDT.
Cena was well hot into this U.S. title run, and rise to enter the challenge for Kevin Owens. But now, Kevin Owens debuted for NXT about a couple of months or so, and maybe even some time before
We know Owens loves to fight, and he won't let this one go just yet. The biggest little man gonna have to fight just a little bit more to get the win here.
Title for a good while.
Rey Mysterio picking up the pace here. Mysterio seizing every opportunity.
Owens is going to look to press on the advantage.
But
Now's a chance for Owens to get back in the
they're
match.
having an amazing rivalry, and actually Kevin Owens would beat Cena clean,
No, he gets the
which
shoulder
was
up.
never done
Somehow,
before.
some way, he is still in this.
Unfortunately, they have never had another match like that again, and I don't think
Drop kick to the knee.
Kevin Owens never won the U.S. title from John.
Lands the crossbody.
I'm just saying.
Caught with a lariat.
Also, by the way, I think I also want to make this a mention, but I hope everybody
Great escape.
have y'all seen the recent pictures of
Hits the drop kick.
Kevin Owens recently? He has really started to lose weight, which, hey, good for him, you know? The man's been through a lot, you know? It's something that the neck injury when he did. It's tragic.
Absolute dominance.
I only wish Kevin Owens.
Staggering back up, maybe to a foregone conclusion.
Right at this time.
Blast off.
Well, that means we have
Off the pin at 2.
Really had less than a second to stay alive there.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
Owens wants it.
12 more entrants to go.
KO can end this now. Well, Mysterio got caught. Eliminated.
Still early in the night as there are a lot of contestants yet to enter the gauntlet. R-Truth coming to enter this gauntlet match, looking determined.
This is actually kind of fun that I wanted to do this one. R-Truth actually had two big encounters with Cena. One was in 2011. During this time, R-Truth was a heel, and John Cena was a babyface. R-Truth had tried to find himself, tried to consider himself easily contender for John Cena in the WWE Championship. Well, R-Truth,
Hurry their opponent up.
for all
Suplex.
his work, was actually taken seriously because he was a pretty bad guy at this time.
Ridiculous.
They would actually face each other as capital punishment from the match, which A, well, that's an actual name for a pay-per-view, and B, it was hosted by
Neither one giving up any
DC.
ground. Big shots being
So that's
fired
kind of
right
why
now.
they say
Neither competitor letting up.
But unfortunately, Archie would never win the
This is a war of
WWE
attrition
title.
with neither
And
superstar
so
wanting to be
it
the
was,
one who surrenders.
Hardcore Archie stands small than
You
the
can
fact
feel
that
the
he
contact
didn't
from
win
Sony's
the title,
WWE
although he was
Universe.
the first African American NWA champion. Yeah, that is
Fist
that's
after
just
fist.
something to think about.
Neither one relenting here.
But then he goes back forward to O'Reilly Thompson.
Looking absolutely
Cena's now
rocked.
heel, and he is WWE champion. R-Truth is like the babyface and was trying
Owens sizing
to
him up, getting
help
ready.
John Cena get back into the light and become a good guy. Well, it didn't work out too well for Truth
Truth is
because
gone from this gauntlet match.
Truth would
Around
get
and around we
hurt,
go. I
and
got
he would
lost in the
actually
entry
become
pool, but
John
believe me,
Cena.
this thing's
He
far from
was
over.
Ron
Coming
Cena
our way in
at
the
one
gauntlet now
match
is
of Saturday
Triple
Night Main
H.
Event, but that's a whole different deal. But, and sadly, R-Truth is now eliminated. So, we go on to the next guy, Triple H. Alright, so Triple H and John Cena. There is some natural history
Headlock.
between
Ooh,
these
cheap
two as
shot
well.
right above the eye.
Both Triple H and John Cena actually have fought each other more times than I can count. And one of the
Shoulder
biggest things
tackle after
was actually
shoulder
Triple H and John Cena in 2006.
humiliating.
Now, during this time, Triple H was still a bad guy. He was actually still the evil bastard asshole that he was always is.
And
but without Evolution. Because remember, he and Ric Flair were the only ones left, and
heavy contact into the steel steps.
Ric Flair became babyface, but that's beside the point. Triple H would go on to face John Cena for the WWE title at WrestleMania 22. This was now this is
look at a torture their opponent.
If you watch the entrances for both men at WrestleMania 22, holy shit, was it different from
sent into the stairs.
Basically,
that'll stop anybody. Owens at the mercy of his opponent. Owens again looking to apply an inverted figure four.
Enforcing a tap out here will get you enough. Which absolutely
look at this.
Peak perfect. And then you got Mafia.
Oh, and that'll break it up.
Mafia Cena, who was trying to be basically kind of like the Al Capone of WWE. Because John Cena
I see blood coming from Owens' head now.
Al Capone's kind of well known
and now
in
thrown
Chicago.
Back into the ring.
And in fact, even another one was well known in Chicago that day. A young CM Punk was actually one of
Owens intercepts it.
Owens finally creates more offense for himself. Could be a chance for Owens to change the complexion of this match. Towards Triple H and don't like. There are never really good fans of Cena because WWE's kind of
he still has life.
I am in shock.
What's it going to take to keep this guy down?
Triple H,
this is just too far. Get some control in there. Look at his aggression, just pure brutality. Easy.
Triple H afterwards would take a break from Cena, would actually go on to help Shawn with the old thing with the McMahons, from the DX. Then he would get injured, then he would be back again. Then he would go on to face Cena again, but this time in a triple threat match with Randy Orton.
Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
After winning the Elimination Chamber match, he played the winner of that match versus the WWE Champion at that pay-per-view. Yeah, that was the whole thing.
That certainly wasn't pretty.
The whole thing. But Triple H and John Cena would, go on and off when they rivalry for a while, and even during the days of the Authority against the Race was the power-hungry maniac that he would be. But Triple H took more of a back seat, and then Cena kind of retired. Cena went on his own dealings after that. Fun fact also, Triple H
obviously still has some fight left.
Triple H was actually involved in Kevin Owens' crown as Universal Champion in 2016 after Pedigree and Cesaro. So, that's the whole thing.
But there's still plenty of time and plenty of obstacles left in this one.
Up next will be Brock Lesnar, and he enters this gauntlet on a mission.
All right, so I can't pause this, can I? Hold on. Brock Lesnar. All right, let me.
Wins wreaking havoc. He just turned this into the KO show.
I'm gonna let this go, and Brock. Let me talk to y'all about him. So Brock and John have been involved in a
shoulders are down.
Of a feud for the last 5 months.
He is not a man who stays down easily. No, it's not exactly.
So during this time, Brock Lesnar won the WWE Championship from Kurt Angle in Mania 19, and John Cena, still fresh and still a heel, still fresh as a rapper and still a heel, went after Brock and the WWE title. This was Cena's first title pay-per-view, by the way. So to have it against Brock Lesnar, Jesus Christ. Cena and Brock would work together on a couple more circuits and a couple more things, but nothing was major with 2003. And then we go forward to 2012. At this point, Cena, hold on. at this point, Cena had lost to The Rock, and so therefore, Cena was a little upset about the loss and would have a quote-unquote worst year. Basically seen the return of Brock Lesnar in 2012 and would have a match at Extreme Rules and where Cena would win, and which, wait a minute, what? And then Brock went on doing his own thing. And then, let's just... But then, like a few more moments between Lesnar and Cena would happen, especially around this year with the retirement tour. They even had a match at WrestleMania, which, by the way, a lot of people said that they did not like because it was just horrible and it was full of suplexes, but honestly, what did you expect? But yeah, Cena and Brock really have become. Also, fun little fight for Brock and John are also from the same cast as. Brock is also from that same cast as Cena and Batista. They actually came from OVW as well.
Oh, look at mounting it now.
And then Brock would end up leaving and then would go to Deep South and then go to WWE.
Never had a chance to block any of those
after Mania 18.
Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat. Brock Lesnar now.
That's relentless.
Lesnar launching his opponent with a German suplex.
Oh, man, he's getting ready to pull the trigger. Oh, Lesnar, wow!
Lesnar with a huge release German. Great trouble here. Can he get it fully locked in? Gets to the rope.
That'll break up the submission.
Punches and elbows. Look at this assault. Lesnar is just having his way right now.
Yeah, Lesnar is proving hard to keep up with. We're about to take a trip to Suplex City, courtesy of Brock Lesnar.
To Suplex City. The Beast ready to victimize another one. Brock Lesnar will break the arm.
Able to get to the ropes here. Great awareness.
Waistlock applied and
Angle German.
Ooh.
Lesnar goes behind.
German suplex release.
Owens running into some trouble. Owens is under the gun.
Out of the turnbuckle. Overhead suplex. Oh, did you hear that? Getting carried to a vulnerable position here. Ram face first. Forearm smash. Lariat.
Kevin Owens.
Swan-Ton bomb by KO. Is it enough? The cover. There's two. No, stops the count at two.
How?
Torturous focus on the leg, punishing the leg. Power slam. Cover. What does it take to keep this monster down?
This is where great cardio makes all the difference, helping you stay alive deep into the match.
Down to Otis and a double axe handle smash.
Owens on the attack.
Owens is holding the...
And Owens might just have this. 2 count. No way. No way.
Perform all your heavy hitters. The result will be the same. Brock Lesnar will not stay down.
11 Owens, realizing he's going to have to do even more to finish this, and knowing the lengths he will go to win, that could mean something very dangerous. Uh-oh, second rope.
Oh, man, he landed rough there.
Ooh, tossed with the suplex.
Brock Lesnar is feeding off the energy in the WWE Universe.
Clothesline. What impact. Into the cover. Fights out at 2.
I didn't think we'd see a kick out there.
Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head. That's got to hurt.
Lesnar cinching in the stretch muffler submission. He called the Brock lock.
Oh, this is going to be over. Trap tapping out. Eliminated. The gauntlet is eliminated. Kevin Owens. Yeah, there's still a whole slew of entrants to go. Here is JBL, who wants to prove he can survive the gauntlet.
Wait, what? Excuse me? I didn't ask. I didn't even want to do it. Okay. Alright, alright. I have no idea how I selected it, but okay. Oh, here we go.
Big back. He goes for the quick pin. Made it out at 2.
A strong kick out to stay in the fight.
Okay. Weird.
Lands the knee. What a collision! Here we go. This is big time. Oh, man.
There we go.
Trampling the opposition.
So, anyways.
This is a frightening sight
next
for
guy,
Lesnar's opponent
JBL.
being mounted by the beat.
Let me pause this so I can talk about JBL. JBL, at this point, was WWE Champion. He defeated Eddie Guerrero at the Great American Bash, a Texas Bull Rope match, due to some chicanery from Kurt Angle, the general manager of SmackDown. Yes, that was the thing. But JBL had the title for 1 full year. Or almost full year, actually. So, we're not going to talk about that. JBL was WWE Champion, and he held the title for a good while. He would end up losing the WWE title to John Cena, because Cena won that number one contendership tournament that I mentioned earlier. And this whole thing was like, it was a mess, because JBL did not like Cena because Cena was a thug and he was better than Cena, but Cena was the better man that night. And then also in their rematch at Judgment Day in an I Quit match. Yeah, and let's just say this, the match they had at Judgment Day was absolutely brutal.
Incarnate. Lesnar unleashed.
But anyways,
an onslaught of strikes like that.
Lesnar would go on though to do
Lesnar looking to snap the arm.
would do better things, including winning
He's
the
hooked in deep. His body's overcome.
title. He would retire. He would go into,
Nowhere to go but perhaps.
you
Oh
know,
my God! They forgot
he would do a lot of other stuff. So that's fine.
Treating their opponent like a heavy bag right now.
Unleashing a barrage on their opponent.
Torture rack submission. Oh
So
my
I will say
goodness,
this, after
punishing their
JBL,
opponent.
I
He
think
lets
there's
his
like a
opponent
couple
out of the submission.
more
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
He is looking to do some serious harm. Dropping the elbow. He may
see that. Not looking in any condition to fight. More like a sitting duck here.
Clubbing blow to the back. Brock here now, not used to being without the momentum.
I must give credit. Catching Brock like this is an incredible challenge.
Turns that in his favor.
Brock managing to get some control back now. He's just running on pure instinct right now, and it's working.
Oh.
Catches the leg. Clothesline takes him down. Forget about it.
The adrenaline is pumping, and the WWE Universe is on his side.
Tossed back into the ring.
Ouch. Oh, man.
Oh, look at this.
So ruthless.
Will it be? Kicks out before the 2 count.
Still not enough to put him away. Brace for impact. Here it comes. The Beast Incarnate with a 5. Good night. It's do or die for JBL.
Oh, not yet. They just got the shoulder up.
Are we sure that wasn't 3? Just about as close as you can get.
Lesnar can't believe it, and honestly, I don't know if anyone here can. Under any other circumstances, that would be it. It would be over. Brock Lesnar, the Beast, unleashed.
With the F5. Bang. That's it. Brock's got this.
2. He got him. JBL has been knocked out of the gauntlet.
One elimination down, but the end's not here, just so you know. And it looks like The Rock is coming out next to try and run the gauntlet.
This one is someone I now need to talk about. John Cena and The Rock are 2 polar opposites of each other. When The Rock left for Hollywood in around late 2002 to early 2003,
Effective
John
and a
Cena
quick
and
pin
The Rock
attempt.
actually had legitimate beef. And even in The Rock's father's Hall of Fame speech,
He's still in the fight, but for
he
how
would
much
say,
longer?
Just saying, what they would do is take captors
The Rock, boom, with a
and then make
DDT.
them watch the Marine that has John Cena in it. Which, that was a whole gimmick altogether.
Shot to the gut will break
So, in
things up.
2011, The Rock made it
Look at the start of this.
to the WWE.
For submission.
He was in the first of Coach 4. Well, before WrestleMania 27, and he would go on to be involved in the main event of Mania 27 against Mr. Cena, costing Cena the WWE title, and would move on to
Jarring backyard.
challenge Cena for next year's Mania. So, it was a once-in-a-lifetime event. The Rock
Totally missed that one.
would go one-on-one with The Rock would go up against Cena.
German suplex. We're not finished yet.
Well, the original lifetime
Come on, enough is enough.
Continuing to
Punish their opponent with a German.
In 2014, John Cena would win the Royal Rumble. The Rock would actually go on
Picked up and
to
being carried
win
around now.
the WWE Championship
Can
from
that
CM
finish the
Punk,
Rock off?
and would
He
end
stays
up
alive. He
winning
stays alive.
What an amazing
Rock
kick out. Next level
versus John
tenacity
Cena for the
being
WWE
shown by The
title.
Rock.
And Lesnar
Cena's
is
would
furious
be
right
Rock.
now. Kicking out of that may have been a poor
Now, there
decision.
was
Vicious shoulder tackle in the
Rock
corner.
and Cena for the
Lesnar looking to bait his
last
opponent
couple
into a
of years.
mistake.
One of
Face
the bigger
wash.
ones was the aforementioned heel turn Cena had this
fights
year,
back.
and The Rock now not being involved in the main event of Mania.
Headbutt to
So,
the groin. That was
now-
low.
And his core remains the focus here.
So now the
Every
question
blow
is
taking
The
more
Rock
of his
might be
breath
involved in
away.
the main event, Saturday's main event. Who knows?
And a stop to the gut,
actually,
too.
fun fact also about this whole thing between Lesnar and The Rock.
Big impact.
Brock Lesnar, when after he debuted at Mania, after the night after Mania, I'm sorry.
What you doing here, Corey?
He would go into the Skin of the Ring, and then when he
After
was going
everything
at
he's been
SummerSlam
through,
against The
will he
Rock,
give in right now?
he was
Will his
WWE
body
champion,
slipped right underneath,
and Brock
just
beat The
like
Rock.
that, he's out of the hold.
So The Rock would...
And now just gonna power his opponent up into a suplex.
So The Rock basically passed to Lesnar as far as, like, the WWE championship. So there you go. And this happened at SummerSlam 2002, by the way.
Oh my goodness,
The same
dribbling
event
the
that
opponent's head like a basketball.
Angle, and this was the same event that Shawn Michaels and Triple H were in.
What are they doing
There you
here?
go. The more you know.
Lesnar in the mount position, just teeing off on his opponent. Big, heavy right hands and elbows. This is ugly.
Go behind. German 9. He thinks he has it. No, he gets the shoulder up.
What do you have to do to put this guy away?
Oh my goodness. Oh, the Brock lock from the face. Oh, so much for the submission hold. He just lets go.
His grip strength might have run out.
Counter by the Rock.
Double leg takedown, could be looking for a submission here. Can they step through? Yes, the sharpshooter is applied.
Finds the ropes to force a break.
A prime example of why you need to know where you are at all times.
Oh my goodness. Stomping away, and then the knee right into the throat.
Just ruthless.
From the top. Elbow drop.
His mind is turning. Might be close to the end. Situational awareness. The Beast cinching it in. Wow, the Kimura. Gentlemen, say goodnight. And he's tapping. He had to tap. He had no choice.
And that's the end of this gauntlet for The Rock.
I'm so caught up, I forgot where the hell we are in the entry list. Trust me, many more battles await. Next into the gauntlet, we've got the one and only Kane.
All right. So this one is actually a bit more mundane than this one. Kane and Cena's only rivalry was in 2012. This is during the Cena's first year. And I am putting that in quotations, by the way.
Carrying the
Kane had
opposition.
come
What's the
back
thought here?
and came with the media.
Straight impact.
Gone with the bold look and then the crazed up look that he always had.
Time for Lesnar to go.
He came back with
It's
a
starting to
mask,
thin out a bit.
hair,
This one's far from over, though.
and yeah,
And here comes CM Punk,
he
ready
told
to take this
fans
gauntlet match by
told Cena
storm.
to embrace the hate, and well, that's actually what happened. Kinda. Because Kane would never Cena was never going to turn heel, but did cost a lot of friendships and shit along the way. Kane would go on to
He's quick to get out of the way
Kane
there.
would have gone on to actually feud with Randy
Kane
Orton,
gets that set
actually
right
take
back
out
to
Zack
him.
Ryder, so there you go. For that. So next one is CM Punk. Punk is actually a former rival of CM Punk. Oh my god, I am losing my mind. CM Punk is actually a rival of John's, who actually John just recently said in his Chris Van Fleet podcast episode is wrestling's soulmate. Which, by the way, that's one option I think I would have choose, but there's a few others. But I'll let it go. CM Punk and John Cena actually had good matches with each other, and in 2011, CM Punk would defeat John to win the WWE Championship. CM Punk would be on hiatus for a little bit, and then Cena would regain the WWE
Thunderous power slam!
And this would lead to CM Punk and John Cena have a champion versus champion match at SummerSlam 2011.
Oh my goodness!
So Punk and Cena basically were intertwined with each other.
And look at from the back suplex.
CM Punk is in a distressing spot.
It's got to be hard to be CM Punk right now. Ah, what a smash!
And in fact, in 2013, when Cena won the Royal Rumble and was going to go on the Mania against The Rock, Punk wanted to get involved because he deserves to be in the main event.
Trying to get vertical, but he has no idea he's in the line of fire.
Things will not
Kane
happen
with some
that
good
way,
timing
and
here.
Cena would go on to...
Coming down
Cena would go on to go up
and a count.
The Rock.
Kicks out at just one.
I can't believe the ref didn't get
Cena,
to you.
I mean, not Cena, but CM Punk would go on to face
Oh,
The
look at
Undertaker
this,
at
just
Mania, and
cranking
it
it
was
out.
actually one of the best matches of the night. In fact, Punk said best that
Utter dominance from Kane.
Everything's in Kane's favor now. Shot right to the back of the neck. He's waiting for him to rise to deliver something devastating.
By the way, Kane and CM Punk had interactions in around 2012 during CM Punk's reign with the title, and also during the Authority era.
Wow, what a vertical suplex.
Where the whole situation was CM Punk versus Kane. It's going to be a match, but that's when CM Punk has left out. Oh, if you're curious also, by the attire I have picked out for the good old CM, well, it's
and he manages to reverse.
somewhat heavily inspired by his Ring of Honor
Maybe Punk's found a new source of aggression to
kind
battle
of,
back with.
and then the
Punk can withstand much more of this.
size of the
Punk needs
fans.
to be resourceful.
It's actually his old, like, if you ever seen his, like, trunk, he would have the Chicago
The end
skyline,
was in sight.
Chicago
Taking
city
his
buildings
time,
around his
preparing to
house and, like,
attack.
the black and white stripes. I actually liked that look. So I gave him that black and white look, the boots, and the black and white, wrist tape. I thought it worked for this time. And I thought it would work for this
Jeopardizing position here. Can he do it here? Shoulders down. Cover. His shoulders are down. Can he score the pin? Quick shoulder. Will this be enough? And he easily kicks out of the count.
Anyone who thought this be over quick has another thing coming.
Neckbreaker after the float over. That was pretty. What a clothesline.
Boom.
Dropped on the ground.
And that looked like a terrible landing. That might have caused some serious issues. We'll have to see what happens.
Broken up with a fist to the face.
Devil's favorite sidewalk slam. He's getting back up, straight into harm's way. It looks like Kane is about to secure this victory. Oh, no.
Tombstone pile driver makes a cover.
Now.
No, my, that was close.
We can't forget how defiant Punk is. You might throw your best at him, but he'll still keep getting up.
And don't think that outcome is going to change Kane's approach. He's as hell-bent as ever. Oh, strikes with a...
Taking aim on the arm.
Kane is on fire right now.
Kane cannot be stopped right now. Looking for a scoop slam. No, slips behind.
Inverted DDT connects.
Got out of the way that time.
Spiked.
its head like a basketball.
He pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time.
He's able to dodge out of the way. Oh, that knee will take the wind right out of you.
Momentum is running away from Punk.
Punk needs to reformulate a strategy.
This is a clear reminder that this is all the opponents I can think of John Cena.
Is he going to lock this in?
And this is also
break the hold.
a button match. So, if you're not hearing these talk much,
Oh, my goodness. What a smash. That is just insulting. Ooh, he's looking like easy prey, about to fall into a trap. Uh-oh. Switching it right into an arm drag. CM Punk with a jar Uranagi. Look at this. This is the moment when you're desperate.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it. Setting up for something here.
Here's Cena.
And there's the cover. CM Punk has just been eliminated from this gauntlet match.
This environment is crazy right now. I've lost my place in the entry order, but there's still tons of fight left. Now, this is interesting. Rob Van Dam is next in the gauntlet.
alright, so, RVD. What's his deal with Cena? Well, they're actually cool with each other and stuff, you know.
The devil's
But
favorite
the story
demon
of Rob
with the
Van Dam and John
devil's
Cena
favorite
kind of
sidewalk
extends in
slam.
2006.
He
At this
thinks he
point,
has
Rob
it.
Van Dam won Money in the Bank. He won it to
Gives the
WrestleMania
shoulder
when
up.
Money in the
thought he
Bank was
had it.
still a thing at WrestleMania.
Oh, what a claw.
Rob Van
I
Dam
don't know if Van
was
Dam can withstand much more of
riding
this.
high.
Yeah, Van
I think
Dam has
so.
got to get out of the
He
weeds in
became
a hurry.
Intercontinental Champion as well. And he was holding Money in the Bank, so he would not be Intercontinental
He's finally
Champion
able to
now.
slow down all those
Well,
incoming
Rob Van Dam
attacks.
would
This
go
could be a
on
good chance
to
for Van Dam to get some
pass
distance and rethink
Cena.
things.
But would face him at one ECW Winner Stand 2006. This was the secondary ECW Winner Stand,
Amazing how smooth
where
that
it was a
Must
tribute
be
to
hitting
like
the weight room hard.
ECW
You can suplex that much
Illuminati
weight.
and stuff like that. And on that night, Rob Van Dam would actually go on to become WWE Champion and would also be
Holy
the
time offense there.
inaugural WWE ECW Champion.
Running Swanton finds the mark.
Yep, I said that. The inaugural WWE
And a
ECW
standing
Champion.
moonsault.
Why
Don't-
not
don't-
look like $1
don't
million
question
when
me.
hitting
Don't
something
question
that
me.
effective?
But Rob Van Dam would actually lose both simultaneously because of a drug bust.
Just a relentless assault from Van Dam.
So
Everything's in Van Dam's
how-
favor now.
Well, first was Rob Van Dam lost the WWE title in a triple threat match between Edge and John Cena on
Big
an
kick
episode
right
of
to
Raw.
the gut.
And then following that, he would lose the ECW Championship to the Big Show. Yeah, that was
A show of confidence
was a whole
from
thing.
RVD.
But it wasn't a whole, like, big dramatic story between Rob Van Dam and Cena. It was just literally just a matter of championship glory and all that. So, Rob Van Dam is a Hall of Famer as well, and really a big time actor. So,
Two count for Kane. Not
and
yet.
another fun fact, and this is actually
Big
between
mistake in
Kane
that
and
area. Could be
RVD.
costly.
Kane and RVD
Stop.
are actually former tag team partners, so they actually won tag team gold together. And actually faced the Legion of Doom in a episode of Raw, and I believe it was Vegas. I could be
Targeting the
wrong.
leg there.
But yeah, Rob Van Dam and
Stiff
Kane were
shot to
tag
the
team
abdomen.
partners, they were tag team champs.
Leg
And then around 2003, they actually had a rivalry because Rob Van Dam
And he's able to fight
was
Kane
trying to
off.
help Kane during the whole the whole unmasking situation, because this is when Kane had lost his match due to Triple H shenanigans.
Van Dam was just about to finish this.
2. That's the end of Kane in this gauntlet match. 5 more challengers left to go. Can it be done?
Next opponent.
And here's the next opponent. You know Carlito's come to the gauntlet with a plan.
All right, Carlito. This one is actually unique that I wanted to talk about. Carlito, although he's no longer with WWE, actually is not really majorly important with Cena's career, but he's more. It's more of an important kick to Carlito. Because Carlito actually debuted for the company in around 2003-2004.
A rolling fireman's carry.
And on his debut on SmackDown, he would actually have a match against Cena for the US title. And Carlito actually beat Cena.
He fends that off.
He's managing to get some control back now. Incredible opportunity if he can collect his bearings here.
Important to see because Carlito actually fought against Carlito went up against Cena and well,
assaulting the knee with purpose.
Carlito would have successful and unsuccessful dealings with Cena in the future. But honestly, Carlito very underrated. There's a lot more character.
Gets his shoulder up before the 2 count.
I didn't think this match was close to over.
Also comes back, Carlito is also an Intercontinental Champion, and I could be actually training with RVD if I believe I could be wrong.
He's zoning in, has something big in store.
And if you notice, Carlito is wearing the secondary t-shirt because he was a member of
Getting up real slow, not quite all there. Well-placed punch, ugly, but effective response. Snap power slam. RVD bringing down his... Oh, there goes that attempt to rally. Oh, my God.
And he goes for the pin. And he powers out.
He really thought that was it.
Oh, gotten it. But anyway, that's one point.
Gets the reversal. What a counter.
A chain of reversals here. Oh, no. Oh, driver, my goodness. Carlito wasn't ready. It could be over.
And into the cover. More entrants to go.
This isn't over by a long shot. Sheamus looking ready to take over this whole gauntlet.
All right. This is the next one I like. Sheamus. Sheamus debuted for the WWE at around, I believe, late 2008, early 2009. At this point, Sheamus was new. He was fresh off the press, as they say.
Rolling.
He got out of
Sheamus staggers up,
WWE
to regain any
He
composure.
debuted on Raw. He had a thing against freaking Jamie Noble. I'm not joking on that.
Van Dam can taste victory now.
Sheamus would actually be on the fast track to title contention. If he would go up against John Cena for the WWE title. There was even a segment when Sheamus and
Van Dam has been throwing everything he has at his opponent and still
were doing
not
contract signing and Jessica Joe was there.
The legs hooked.
Yeah, that was a whole thing too.
Stepped over. Cloverleaf submission
But
is in.
Sheamus had gone on to
So
bigger and greater
and
things.
he's out. Tremendous strength.
And it was a big deal for Sheamus when he defeated Cena
the
in
physicality
October
on display
for
there.
TLC.
Unbelievable. Van Dam has just taken command.
Yeah, RVD is firing on all cylinders.
But since then, Sheamus has been throwing banger after banger after banger.
From the top
Actually, kind of fun fact too. Actually,
Shoulders down.
Jameson would be the number crosser.
He breaks the ref's count after one.
Wow, I thought this was over.
Like 2013, 2014 when RVD was
Oh, this is just
doing
disrespectful.
return to the company.
And an elbow drop to follow. Oof. Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows.
Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
Unleashing a barrage on their opponent. He's looking lost out there. Looking like an easy target.
Sheamus showing you guys one of the hardest hitters in all of WWE. My goodness. Oh, ouch.
There's not much room out there. Are you kidding me? Off the apron to the floor.
From the apron.
What a moonsault. Incredible athleticism. Showing reckless abandon. There was every chance that could have gone wrong. But instead, it was right on the money.
What are we going to see here? The wheels are turning.
Here we go.
All the way.
Suicide dive.
Throwing all caution to the wind and leaping to the outside. Rolling.
Rolling thunder. And he tosses it back in now. Oh my God. Diving moonsault.
Talk about a crowd in unison. RVD has them on the edge of their seats.
Sheamus denies the attack. Oh, what an axe handle. Cravat locked in. Breaker. Carefully measured knee drop.
Oh, no. It looks like that busted him open pretty bad.
Sheamus with a big shot there.
Ooh, that was brutal.
And his head has taken even more damage. The Celtic Cross.
And that can keep RVD down.
We had an elimination there. Rob Van Dam. Another elimination, but we've still got 3 entrants on deck. And coming into the gauntlet now, The Undertaker looking to make this his moment.
All right. So, next one is Undertaker. Now, this one's the whole thing I want to talk about. So, let's go back to era. I'm actually going to pause this real quick. So, 2002, Cena debuted. And he started getting a lot of praise from the locker room and everything else. And actually gotten a lot of respect. That was also until Undertaker showed up. Undertaker gotten actually Cena's respect. And it was actually kind of cool that, he would get to shake hands with not only the biggest dog in the yard, but also, at the time, undisputed champion. So, Undertaker was getting that. Fast forward to 2003, Cena was actually a heel and started to think that he was his own man and he was the big dog. He goes up against Undertaker. It didn't go so well for him, but they ended up, going back and forth. Now, they've been on and off for a while, and they would actually have tag team matches against each other and never really go up against each other fully in the main event, when they've been established and have become very synonymous with each other. WrestleMania 34 was a good example of WrestleMania 34, however, would end up becoming a reality. Cena would face Undertaker at Mania, and it was a very quick squash, and it actually served the purpose, not only for Cena because it was a bucket list, I bet, but it was also for Undertaker because it was a kind of a quick match. Also, a little bit of not a fun fact,
I've seen Saxon thrown out of a few local
opinion.
bars like that before.
Please don't remind me, Corey.
If the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal
Undertaker isn't being
was
given
a
any
thing,
room to recover.
and Sheamus was
Taker
never
needs to
involved.
rise again.
I think Sheamus would have been the
Reversal
one
catches
guy
Sheamus
who would
there.
actually
Really just
be
laying it in.
kind of like taken.
Producing a
I think
trample.
Sheamus would have been one of the
We
big,
all know what he's thinking
one of
here.
the big what ifs. If, like Sacred Temple WrestleMania happened and then with Undertaker versus not Brock Lesnar but Sheamus.
Look at
Now
this,
you can
just
imagine that
cranking
would
it
be
out.
kind of huge, but not only
Oh,
for the fans, but also for Sheamus too, because you gotta think about this. At this point, you're seeing only Undertaker like maybe once a year, going into the big matches and main event WrestleMania.
the
You
Undertaker in
someone
full
like
control and
the
about to
street,
deliver.
and then you would immediately actually build something
Last ride.
with Sheamus being the top guy.
And gets tossed back into the mat.
And even making him kind of unstoppable and unstoppable. I'm just saying.
He saw that coming.
Honestly, it would have been Sheamus versus Undertaker, not Brock. That's just
Mounted with punches and not. Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
in fact, there are dream matches in
Tossing the massage.
wrestling that I think could happen, and I wish it did happen. If you guys want to see like a video or a live stream of me just doing that, let me know. I'll definitely do it.
I think so. Still only got one. He's still got life in this matchup. STO. The Celtic Warrior about to end this battle. He's ready. Sheamus looking to deliver the Celtic cross. Wow. Sheamus got over it. Kick out. I thought he was finished off for sure.
Amazing kick out from The Undertaker. His resilience tonight is unreal.
The unmitigated power of Sheamus was not enough to put this away. The Celtic Warrior is going to have to hit even harder to end this. Falcon Arrow. A continued assault from Sheamus. Impressive moves from Sheamus, guys.
Superhuman.
And look at this now. Yes, applying the submission hold.
Unmitigated demonstration of power.
The arm is cinched in. Fujiwara. Oh, nice way to get out. Boom. And a big boot. Being sized up. He might regret getting back up here. Flying. Punch to the stomach and stopped in their tracks. Ooh. Bicycle knee strike. Oh, on the jaw. Somehow took down the Undertaker. And the cover. That's all for him. Undertaker's not advancing in this gauntlet match. They are out of here.
And after this, 2 more entrants to go. Now it's on. Orton looks dead ready for this gauntlet.
All right, next one. Now, this is one wrestling soulmate that I think was worth mentioning. Randy Orton is known as the Legend Killer, basically. The history between both Randy Orton and Cena
Set him up.
is
Russian leg sweep.
basically phenomenal.
Ooh.
And Randy Orton and John Cena is like
target acquired
peanut butter
and
and
destroyed.
chocolate, or peanut butter and jelly. They just perfect
Knee just being
for each
torn
other.
apart now.
They both
Orton
actually
isn't being
came
given
from
a chance to
the
breathe.
The Viper
OVW
might be
class,
feeling a bit
Heath
rattled,
Lesnar.
tossing their opponent like they're nothing.
Everyone
Was
was
definitely not thinking about
Lesnar
finesse
did
with
his
that
own
one.
way.
He's only thinking
He
about
actually changed the
dominance.
company.
He realizes
As a
this
young
is his
Texas
opportunity.
before he became
Taking aim.
the Loudmaster Evolution,
Miss.
and then also became the youngest world heavyweight
Incoming.
champion in history at the age of 24 years old. Because they wanted to give that moniker to him instead of Ross, because Ross was the company.
Deconstructing the knee there.
Randy
I like where
Orton
this is
was,
going.
however,
Yeah, Cole, this has the possibility to completely unravel
Randy
here.
Orton would move on to a lot of bigger and better things. His feud with Cena actually had the most well-known in the history of the company. In fact, Randy Orton
Nothing
and
fancy here.
Cena,
Backbreaker.
I would say actually had one of the more unique
right into a counter.
rivalries. They would go on to win WWE championships.
Trying to wrestle
and they
free
would
their
win
opponent's arm. Has the arm
matches
trapped.
between each other.
Oh,
And
stop
the
right to the
rivalry
hand.
No respect
Goes
being
and
shown
goes and
whatsoever with those
even
stomps.
throughout years
Knee,
Orton
meet
and
back of
Cena
neck.
He's in a bad
have
place. This is where it could all end for him.
basically, you know,
Sharp
come to
clothesline.
one word: legendary.
Measuring. Oh, face stomp.
Oh, a fun fact about Randy Orton and Sheamus, they actually have fought each other
Waiting
as
for him to
well
get back on his
for
feet
the
so he can
WWE
strike.
Championship. Even around the same time as
Oh, nice handle from the middle rope. Oh, my goodness. Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting.
Precision knee drop. Merciless attacks from the Viper. Orton loves to have this kind of control. Look out. Oh, man, he landed rough there. Jaw-shattering boot. From the top. Double axe handle connects. The cover. Kick out close to 3.
Somehow, some way.
Vicious use of the knee. Bam! Something bad is coming his way, and he has no clue. Slingshot into the shoulder block.
Hey, fella, you ready to go for a ride?
With white noise. He could pin his opponent right here. He gets the shoulder up at 2.
You have to think this battle is starting to weigh down on him.
Wicked clothesline. The Viper is facing a bit of danger here. Orton needs to return to his instincts. Sheamus making an emphatic statement. Goes for the pin. He kicked out at 2. Orton can't be happy that he was almost down for the count, and we all know what happens when the Viper's not happy. And one thing we know is that Sheamus loves to fight, but you have to wonder how comfortable he's feeling right now. Ooh.
Ooh, stomp to the tummy.
Tummy. Oh, perfect kick.
Hold on. He's just measuring him now.
Solid contest. Could do it. Stopping the ref's count at 2.
So close. That could have been it.
Tremendous pressure being applied in this head crank.
Oh!
Veteran instincts from Sheamus. Oh, stomping away. Stumbling to his feet. He might just be rising to meet his end here. Look at this. This can't be good.
Ooh, dropped right on their face.
I got right to the gut. Ooh, just ate that kick to the face.
That could be Sheamus's demise.
There's two. Wow, just barely making it out.
Oh, man, somehow. Heavy clothesline by the Celtic Warrior. And a slam to follow.
Wow. Another vicious attack to his head.
That's the kind of offense that could ruin your whole balance.
And again, the head has been the target here.
It's a surefire way to keep your opponent out of sorts.
He may get the 3 count right here. This is it. And he fights it off. I cannot believe what I'm seeing right now.
No one can.
Oh, my! Big boot!
Jeez. Guys, look at the eyes. This could be a precursor to an end.
I knew Sheamus had this. Going for the cover. And so Randy Orton has to exit this gauntlet match.
This has been an odyssey. And now it comes down to the final entrance. Here we go with Rikishi next into the gauntlet.
Slam.
Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Okay, this is just a little bit dirty. Very effective, though. What a display of strength here.
Driven down face first. Rikishi is all business now.
And he has an answer for Rikishi.
Dominating shoulder tackle.
Oh. All right. Well, I guess
Oh, man.
Said and I just did not notice the opponent's focus.
Bicycle knee strike.
So, Rikishi.
Striking with a knee.
All right, nothing really
Mounting their
important about
downed
Rikishi
opponent
really
and
to show
firing
as far
off a
as
series of
goes.
blows.
But
And a
Rikishi is
stop to the
important
gut.
for one reason.
He is trying to
I
get
was
out,
told
but it is not
during
going well.
Cena's rivalry with Brock,
Slingshot, man, shoulder
Rikishi
tackle.
was the first to take the Attitude Adjustment.
Oh, this is going to hurt. Just a barrage of elbow drops into the chest.
Unleashing a barrage on their opponent.
But that was really just it, honestly.
Oh, walloped by a huge club.
Now, it may not be a whole lot, but
Here we go. Inverted
it's the only
DDT.
one
Lights out.
that I can think of that is of significance.
Oh, smashing the jaw. And he's got cartoon birds swirling over his head right now for sure.
All these attacks to the head. He's going to end up with a lot more than a splitting headache if this match goes on for much longer.
I think we know what he's thinking, and it's not going to be nice. Rikishi hoisting up his opponent.
Rikishi driver.
Sheamus is in crisis mode.
Foot break, so the pin's called off.
Has her opponent down and all the way down.
Oh, what a kick.
Getting back to his feet, but might want to reconsider. Watch out.
Oh, he saw it coming. Double leg takedown. going to stack them up here. Look at
pin.
Oh, wait a minute. Turns the leverage for a pin of their own. Kick out.
Both competitors digging deep into their well to keep this match going.
Working on the arm. Rikishi is picking the competition apart.
You're not going to see Rikishi show any remorse. He's got his sights locked in now. And Cena's...
He retaliates with a counter.
Eliminated. And we have a winner.
All right.
Here is your winner.
That was it. I think I'm going to call it a night here. But anyways, yes, John Cena's final match is going to be this Saturday. I'm sadly not going to watch, but I hope you enjoyed this gauntlet match dealing, and if not, I hope you enjoyed the commentary. And it's been a while since I last did a live stream and stuff, so I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'll talk to y'all later.